So here we have the AMD Athlon System. I'm sorry for the overdriving of the video. By the way, the power light's not actually lit. It's just some generic board and with some generic processor and some generic case. That's all this is. Cheapest thing money could buy back in 2004. There's nothing fancy about it. The power supply has been replaced. I can't remember what happened to the original for the life of me. But it does still have a switch. It has a voltage switch for 230 or 115. You want to make sure that that's right. 280 or 120 millimeter fan openings? I'm not sure. I know that's a 140. I think it's 80 millimeter. Or 100 millimeter. I don't know. 2 PS2 ports, a parallel port, VGA onboard Ethernet, a couple of USB ports. I believe those are USB 2.0 compliant. We have the onboard audio and a joystick port. The serial port is actually an onboard card, which I believe, if I remember, is not actually an expansion card. I believe that's just a riser. And this is a TV tuner and capture card. And I'll get you the box, actually. Box is in here. Oops, laundry's done. Where's the box? There it is. I think I've showed this before. Easy TV capture. Watch record TV on your PC. Of course, it requires a coax and an analog signal, which you will not get anymore unless you have a DTV converter box, and those are a pain in the ass to work with. But like I said, there's nothing really fancy about it. It runs Windows XP, obviously. It also runs an old version of Ubuntu Linux. So let's plug everything in. I'm going to try it with the USB. I forget. I think I recall this not working properly. But let's go ahead and try it and see what happens. Alright, everything is now plugged in. I'm not going to bother with the audio because I don't know what's wrong, but I can't get the onboard audio or the audio on the card to work. I'm not sure why. Let's hit the power. See, it's quite loud. That's the hard drive, by the way. AMI, 2 to get into setup. It has a piezo beeper. I don't know why it went off. Or why it didn't go off. Oopsie. Why didn't the piezo go off? Or sorry, the onboard squeaker cam. It has... We can look here. I'm going to turn my camera light off. Okay, I have 1 minute of filming, approximately. You can see... There's the model number of the motherboard, by the way. It's a K7S41GX ASRock board. Piece of junk. Time of day appears to be right. I have an AMD Athlon, 1.3 gigahertz. Alright. We don't actually have a floppy drive installed, so we'll change that. IDE, we have... It's the primary IDE, we have the, what's that? CD-ROM, which is a, LG product. 52 by 32 by 52. Then we have the Samsung and the Western Digital drives. Smart. Should enable that, but I won't bother. We have a gigabyte of memory. I should be out of memory here in a second. Alright, okay, I'm back. Chipset, blah, 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 blah. Security, power. Keyboard appears to work. Okay. Exit saving changes. See what that does. I don't know why the little squeaker can on the motherboard isn't working, but whatever. Oh, there we go. So as we can see, we have so much for a working keyboard. Am I right? Urgh! You know what? Fine. Right, PS2 is now plugged in. Let's try it again. Where's my keyboard initialization, you asshole? Now you have no... Oh, there we go. Windows XP. Let's just go into Windows. Not going to bother with Ubuntu because I don't think I have an account configured on that. Have Windows XP. No comments on the choice of operating system. This is an old computer. This is what it can run. It cannot run Vista. Windows 7 is a far cry, although I've been able to stuff Windows 7 on a Desk Pro, so it can be done. The problem is it will not be done. I have 1 minute. Certainly won't win any awards for boot time, that's for sure. Come on, dang it. Here we go. And the strange thing is I actually have an account on this computer. My mouse isn't working. You joker. Why isn't my mouse working? Okay, here we go. There's mine. Enter. Gonna have to wait for my mouse to be configured. Urgh! Why is this so difficult? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Still waiting for the damn thing. This thing is so slow. Come on. Activate. No, I'm not an admin on this computer, but I could make myself an admin on this computer if I really wanted to. Alright, okay, I had to drop. Anyway. We're just going to take a look at the system properties. We'll see all about it. 1.34 gigahertz, 960 megabytes of RAM, that is to be expected. What else? Oh, there's nothing else about it. What it has installed, there's nothing really. The old version of Photoshop, an older version of Narrow Express for the DVD burner. We have a couple of games. Labyrinth, okay, I don't know what that is. Old version of Office, old version of Firefox, old version of Thunderbird, a couple of startup items. We have Symantec Antivirus installed. We still have our old Lexmark 816 printer that blew up in a power surge installed here. I really wish I still had that printer, but it blew up. The power supply exploded, like literally exploded in a power surge, which was unfortunate. And we have the Canon drivers for the MP480. Alright, so that's about it. Shut it down. And there you have it. Shuts down pretty quickly. So let's take a look at the system internals, shall we? See if you remember how to do this. I think there are 2 screws right here that need to be removed. I think it's these. Oh wait, no, this is an ATX case, so it's not like that. That's BTX. I've been working on a whole bunch of Dells lately, so that's why. A whole bunch of modern Dells, so that's why I've been doing things like that. Let's take a look. Because I'm sure somebody's going to ask me, what's inside this computer? What's inside this computer? And to that, I would say, well, I don't know. I'd have to look. So that's what we're doing right now, and that is looking. I really wish these were thumb screws, but it doesn't have thumb screws because it's not designed that way. This really isn't the proper screwdriver either. You know, I could probably use this to disassemble my stereo. I might try that. It might be too big, though. I think it's too big. My Electro Home stereo piece of junk that I have. Really wish these were frickin' thumb screws, but they're not. I don't think it's undone enough. What do you mean it's not undone enough? Just went through the damn thing. Okay, I think it's good enough. Let's try and take it off. Okay, just a sec. There we go. Kind of. There we go. That's better. Alright, here's a look at what's inside. I haven't actually seen this in a while. A very dusty ASRock motherboard. Very dusty computer in general. This is a new power supply, I believe. It is not serial ATA capable. It has... Does it have the 4-pin CPU connection? Oh my gosh, it's SIS based. Ew. Now I want to throw this thing away. It's dirty, it's dusty, could use a good cleaning, but it works and is paid for, and who cares? There's a capture card in there. That's all that is. It's not a video card, it's just a capture card. And it has these... Oh, no, wait. No, yes, it does. It has this useless, stupid card bracket in it, and I hate those. That's disgusting. Now it's all coming to the... It's all coming to the camera because it's... I really wish I didn't do that now. There's no fan in the front of the unit, although there could be. We have just some cheap LG CD-ROM drive. With, I believe, the analog audio... Yeah, the analog audio going to the motherboard. We have... What is this? 2100, 2300 plus or something? I can't remember. I have a very short memory. Capacitor-wise, there's nothing bulging or blowing up or anything. I believe those are Chemicon KZGs. Oh, no, wait, they're not. They're KZEs. Okay. What the hell is that? Oh, it's just the washing machine. I don't know what those are. RLP, I can't see them. RLP, they might be just cheap generic caps. That's disgusting. Yeah, it's gonna need to be cleaned. I won't do it now because I'm lazy, but it will eventually. I'll have to bring my can of compressed air home. But we have a Western Digital. You can barely read the label. It's a WD 80GB drive. And we have a Samsung 40GB drive underneath it. It's an SPO 411M. I believe this was a home... It was a home-built computer, but I believe it was actually... What power supply is this? Cool Max. Okay, that's interesting. Never seen those before. Can't tell you if it's any good or not. I can't see in it. It doesn't look very built well. It has, there's the RAM, I believe. Well, you know what? I think you'll know what it is by the time I edit this. I'm actually shooting, I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to say that I'm shooting this video, this part of the video, before I film the rest of the video. So, yeah. Let's just be honest about that. So put it back together, and I will put it back up where it's supposed to go. So, thank you for watching. If you have any of your oh-so-wonderful comments, excuse me, please feel free to leave them down below. And, well, see you next time. Till then.